Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Trump's own expert and the statements that have recently come out. And we will talk about Trump's filing. We're going to cover two pieces of Trump news at once. Let's start with the filing. The filing has to do with his immunity claims. He got it in last night. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but there's nothing new in it. There is nothing there designed to refute what Smith said in his filing. It doesn't even look like they even attempted to address the amicus briefs. I've never seen anything like it, to be honest. I feel like it's not going to carry a whole lot of weight with the appeals court. Okay, so moving on to what may be the more interesting development. Ken Block. Ken Block is the expert that was hired by the Trump campaign to find evidence of voter fraud. Okay. He said there wasn't any. He said there wasn't any, and more importantly, said that those findings were transmitted to then Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. And has since, in an interview, indicated that both Smith and Fulton County have access to that. That's going to present a problem for Trump. The expert that they chose, flat out, that there was no fraud. Nothing that would change the election. If voter fraud had impacted the 2020 election, it would have already been proven. Maintaining the lies undermines faith in the foundation of our democracy. That's what Block wrote in an op-ed. Another piece of this that I find incredibly interesting is what he says is actually the concern when it comes to preserving our elections, what we need to do. Address systemic weaknesses in our election systems, such as the distressing lack of national election infrastructure to enforce election integrity. Destructive practices to our elections, such as gerrymandering and leveling the playing field so that our elections become fairer and more competitive. Yeah, so leveling the playing field, ending gerrymandering, and creating national infrastructure for the elections. That's his suggestion. That's the expert that the Trump team hired. That's what he's suggesting. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. So all of this is obviously going to cause an issue for the former president. We will probably hear about the appeal. We'll probably hear about that first, the filing. That I would imagine that the legal channels on YouTube are going to be all over this tomorrow. It's like 41 pages, and there's nothing new in it. It's wild to me. So I would wait and see what they say. Maybe I missed something, or I don't understand what this filing is supposed to be, but I was definitely not impressed by it. And then Trump's chosen election investigator told him way back then that there was no fraud, that what he was alleging just didn't happen. But Trump's statements persist to this day. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.